Hallo. Hat ein bisschen gedauert, weil ähm, wenn ich das auf privat mache, dann dachte ich mir, naja, okay, dann wirst du das ja nicht sehen. Also gehe ich einfach in die YouTube-App auf meinen Channel und share dann einfach den Link in dem Facebook Messenger. Problem ist, ich sehe meinen eigenen Stream nicht. Also der ist so privat, dass ich den selbst nicht sehe. Ähm, Das habe ich jetzt ein paar Mal probiert. Dann gibt's noch eine Option Unlisted, aber ist genau das gleiche. Äh, Jetzt ist aber schon wieder so viel Zeit vergangen. Ja, ich probiere mal ein bisschen rum. Auf jeden Fall ist es jetzt wieder auf Public. Das ist die einzige Art und Weise, wie ich es jetzt hinbekommen habe. Vielleicht ist es ja auch nur die App, die da spinnt. Äh, aber Problem ist auf dem Handy, auf dem Browser, wenn ich da drauf gehe, dann öffnet er die App automatisch. Egal. Andermal. Gut. Das läuft jetzt also auf einer PlayStation 5. Äh, Sollte vielleicht ein bisschen besser aussehen, wobei ich nicht weiß, inwiefern das bei deinem Bildschirm ankommt. Ähm, und ansonsten flüssiger laufen. Und ähm, wobei ich den Stream auf maximal 1080p und 30 FPS gestellt habe, weil wenn ich das auf 60 Frames per Second stelle, dann ähm, ruckelt das bei dir. Es buffert dann. Das hatten wir in der Vergangenheit schon mal. God of War und so. Ähm, Selbst mit YouTube. Äh, ja, und ansonsten schnellere Ladezeiten. Kürzere Ladezeiten. Wobei gibt's eh nicht viele. Außer am Anfang hier. Ich bilde mir einen Unterschied zu sehen, genau. Und ich habe mein offizielles Headset auf dem Kopf mit 3D Audio. Und ich merke gerade, dass ich ein bisschen runterstellen muss. Während ich jetzt hier an meinem Headset rumbastle, ähm, tauchen jetzt Sachen, also Pop-up-Notifications auf meinem Bildschirm auf. Sag mal, ob du das siehst. Weißt du, auf PlayStation 4 kam ja dann immer so ein großer schwarzer Balken mit so verschwommener Schrift oder so. Sag mal, ob du irgendwie sowas siehst oder nicht. Also hast du das jetzt gesehen?
A quick way down.
Ja, das Headset-Mikrofon ist auch viel klarer und deutlicher. Also ich habe es zwar so jetzt nicht selbst ausgetestet, aber ich habe das auf YouTube gesehen. Da haben sie Vergleiche angestellt und das war viel deutlicher.
Ich habe gar nichts gesehen. Aber das Bild ist von scharf zu ganz weich und wieder zu scharf und wieder weich gewechselt. Aber es war null Einblendung da.
Okay. Gut, dann ist es also besser als vorher, aber nicht ganz perfekt. Naja. Besser als dieser Riesenbalken, ne? Hat mich das immer angekotzt. Und das auch, da gibt's, vorher war immer die Einstellung, deswegen hattest du es manchmal nicht, weil auf PlayStation 4, da konntest du die Pop-up Notifications ein- oder ausschalten. Du konntest dann auch sagen, was auftaucht und was nicht auftaucht. Du konntest aber nicht sagen, ob das jetzt sagen wir mal, du willst es nur nicht haben, wenn du zum Beispiel jetzt einen Film schaust. Aber ist es okay, dass das beim Streamen oder beim Spielen auftaucht? Oder du willst es nur auf dem Stream nicht haben, aber ansonsten ist es okay. Diese Sachen konntest du nicht einstellen. Das kannst du jetzt aber auf der PlayStation 5. Kann ich also ganz genau sagen, was wann auftauchen soll. Bei Spielen, bei Broadcasts oder bei Videos. Ja, voll High-End hier. Ich habe aber auch erstmal einen Schock bekommen, als da Twitch stand. Bis ich dann gesehen habe, oh ja, change broadcast. Ja, oh, okay. Naja, ist nur doof, wenn dann exklusive Spiele wie The Medium und Scorn kommen. Dass es so oft unterbrochen ist, das hat eventuell, das wissen wir natürlich nicht genau, aber es könnte sein, dass es daran gelegen hat, weil Denise hat bemerkt, dass sie auch Probleme hatte. Sie hat 2 Echo Dots, weil die kannst du zusammenschließen und als Lautsprecher benutzen. Und sie hatte einen links und einen rechts von der Konsole. Und sie hat auch manchmal Streams und sie hat gemerkt, dass es zwar nicht unterbrochen, aber dass das sehr schlechte Qualität war. Und dann hat sie mal getestet, dass er einen weggenommen hat und dann hatte sie das Problem nicht mehr. Und ja, könnte sein, dass das uns auch Probleme bereitet hat. Aber beim letzten Mal fing es ja bei dir wieder an zu buffern. Und da war, einer war schon weg. Also es war nur einer dort. Und ja. Ja. Können wir nur weiterhin hoffen, dass die mal endlich die YouTube da reinschalten. Ja.
It was Duval. He tried to kill the sun.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy. Outlander, are you looking for... Wait, I know your face. You came back. How did we fare?
Expensively.
That's what I was afraid of.
The tame machines. It's hard to explain, but there was a kind of signal that calmed them. Your men got greedy, so it's gone now.
Gambling's a shoddy job, girl. I should have been a weapons dealer. That's steady work. Here, Take it. The half I'd owed those hammer-handed chunks.
Half? I finished the job. And what was it you said? Enough to buy a more becoming garb?
What do you want? Carja silks? Ah, hoisted on my own purse strings.
Also definitiv ist das Bild ganz viel klarer, flüssiger. Ich habe das Gefühl, als würdest du hier im Raum sitzen und die Blaze neben der Glotze würde stehen. Also so habe ich den Stream nicht in Erinnerung.
Ja, ist ja gut.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran Summer Palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Whenever someone says the word ceasefire, I hear delaying the inevitable.
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle. I'll keep the moon from your brow.
rare part.
Ja, so ein bisschen, ne? Fehlen nur so 2 Statuen.
I've ridden this far enough.
Forbidden West. Oh. Oh. Nur so viel lesen. Na, aber das ist nämlich der zweite Teil. Horizon Forbidden West. Aber so viel lesen mag ich jetzt nicht.
Are you Galeev, the healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin. Thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis' kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we are calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Carja, would you?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
And take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I used the last of my stock on a tent girl.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience. But in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
That's not how charity works.
It is how deals work. You'd settle my debts. For a while.
Those parts aren't exactly easy to come by.
As it happens, a Thunderjaw prowls the Valley of Omens, north and west of here. I know it well because they expect me to put its victims back together. Runaways, mostly.
If I do this, it's not for you.
Oh, I'm not expecting you to do it at all. But I'll be heading back to the Citadel later.
What sort of person sells their loyalty?
It's on foot from here.
Meep meep.
Someone's for the trail. I know how to override a sawtooth, if I can get in close.
Oi, voller Sache. Geht doch.
That was worth it. This has to be the place. The Thunderjaw shouldn't be hard to find. Just hope I see it before it sees me.
Oha. Ja, bedauerlicherweise gibt es manchmal ein paar Probleme. Siehst du das hier? Das liegt einfach daran, dass es ein altes Spiel auf neuer Hardware. Hoffentlich passiert das nicht zu häufig. Kommt immer auf das Spiel an.
I suppose there's nothing so strange about old men dying. Still, grandfather seemed healthy.
I know I shouldn't say this, but I already miss seeing Uthid around Sunfall.
I have your machine part. A deal's a deal. See to the girl, and it's yours.
On my oath. But tell me, if this girl survives, what do you suppose is her future?
It's better than not having a future at all.
What a charming notion. Come, come, let's be quick about this. Kindness doesn't keep well in the heat.
You know the worst part? It's not the hunger, or the discomfort, or the homesickness. It's the boredom.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No, wait. I don't even want to ask, in case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
It's disconcerting to see so many savages around Sunfall. Rumor has it they're in Bahamut's employ. I think the ceasefires are yours. Avad's a murderer, after all. Are we to take him at his word?
to make this quick. Stocking up.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
Kings and warlords come and go.
Where's Talana? Maybe upstairs. No Assis either. Maybe Lagan knows where they are.
When the as it is to admit. We need to decide which we like better.
You have trophies? I can hang on to them until the Sunhawk returns.
Where are Assis and Talana?
Assis received word about Red Maw and rushed out. Talana found out a short time later and had to follow.
They both went alone?
Assis left without his thrush. Talana did as well. Though, I saw some outlanders follow after her.
I wouldn't put it past Assis to try something underhanded to get the kill. Where have they gone? I have to help if I can.
You might be right. They've gone southeast, headed for the spear shafts. You'd better hurry.
Shit, stalkers.
How much did Assis pay you? That sounds like her.
Let our friends die for nothing! Don't ease up!
Not done yet.
Thank you. I should have seen this coming. Of course he would hire men to keep me from Red Maw. They died for his pride.
Where's Assis now?
He's gone after Red Maw. This way. Hurry!
Why is Assis going after Red Maw alone?
Vanity. He doesn't want to share credit for the kill with his thrush. My sponsor did the same. Went after Red Maw alone out of pride. Even though he knew we needed to unseat Assis.
Naja, die Stalkers, die nerven. Aber zum Glück ist keiner aufgetaucht. Und das war Stalker Territory. Das sind die, die sich immer tarnen. Dann tauchen sie auf, dann hauen sie zu und danach verschwinden sie wieder. Nerven.
I'm not sure where Assis and Redmaw went from here.
I can follow their tracks. This way. Redmaw destroyed these trees.
I fear we're too late. For Tarkus, I arrived in time to see him die from his wounds. And with my father, I didn't even get back. There he is. Redmaw.
Assis is holding his own. Was holding his own. Well, we have our work cut out for us.
did it! Hello there, beautiful. We make a great team.
And now, you're the Sunhawk.
About that.
Talana. He's still alive.
Out of the way, Nora. Filth.
You're done. The Lodge is finally free of your influence.
I kept it alive. In dark times.
No. You buried it. Along with my father's memory.
I should have let you fight Redmaw first. To soften him up. Damn.
Here lies the Sunhawk of the Hunter's Lodge. It's almost a shame.
After all that, you're gonna weep for him.
Oh no. I just wish I could have seen his face when I succeeded him.
Okay then.
Meet me back at the Hunter's Lodge, if you have the time. I have a feeling the new Sunhawk wants to welcome you.
Nicht mehr richtig verrecken konnte der. Wieso? Naja. Hätte ja so noch seine Leiche fotografieren können, aber na, ist der Arsch nicht wert.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
Hawk Bradavin Khan Padish, cherished brother, and Sunhawk Talavad Khan Padish, beloved father. Let their memory and sacrifice be a beacon for all hunters, all people to follow. Look, a memorial to my father and brother, and all the men who died in the Sun Ring. You made this possible, Aloy. Thank you.
So, what's it like to be Sunhawk?
It feels like sunrise after a long night. I'm in your debt. You'll always have a special home here, if you want it.
What happens now, in the lodge?
As Sunhawk, I've made sure we invite prospective members based on ability and drive, regardless of Carja blood. This lodge will be a stale bastion of the old regime no longer.
What was that prayer you were saying when I first came in? I didn't hear all of it.
O great sun, make treaty with the moon to give our fallen quiet rest. Furnish them with the armor of your brazen heat. Give them shafts of sunlight for spears. Illuminate the path to the skies for each one of them. Hawk Gravid Khan Morza, Hawk Sarav Khan Pir, Hawk Usalin Karn Jagir, Hawk Kulasiv Khan Savali, Hawk Bradavin Khan Padish, cherished brother, and Sunhawk Talavad Khan Padish, beloved father. Let their memory and sacrifice be a beacon for all hunters, all people to follow.
Ob die irgendwann mal so Abdrücke von diesen Seilen da hat, die sie an der Fresse kleben hat? So, wenn sie das Teil abnimmt.
Well, congratulations, Talana. I should get going.
Thank you, Aloy, despite the Nora. May you always take your prey.
Wie die gerade gelächelt hat, Ups, ich hab gefurzt. Ich hoffe, es hast nicht gehört.
I was just talking to an Oseram. There's a tribe near them with machines I've never even heard of. I
feel a hunt coming on.
I work all day while the nobles fiddle with their robes.
Genau.
I bow to the better hunter. I learned a lot from watching you. So you better stay on your toes.
I never would have expected you to bring down Redmaw. I'm kicking myself for not seeing your potential from the beginning.
Gut, auch erledigt. Zurück zur Hauptstory.
I hear foes keep disappearing in the night. Deserted at the last minute. The soldier delivered my rations today. When I asked about the old fellow, all he said was, gone. Strange. I used to walk by the same old man every morning. Were I a gambler, I could...
The Sun Ring. Crown Jewels.
It's not like this in Meridian. At least.
sure they miss it.
Manchmal werden die Stimmen einfach gefressen von den Hintergrundgeräuschen.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
In theory, all should be well. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
But the usurpers are starving us out, plain and simple.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Carja are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King. The light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law!
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Well, the Kestrels.
For it. Ah, they want us to see this, boy. It makes quite an impression. A ceasefire?
This is insane.
Hardly.
They're going to see me.
You underestimate the ease of hiding in plain sight.
Sure, I like the idea of hiring mercenaries, but it's better than living amongst traitors.
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat, but bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Carja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Carja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edelman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
What makes you think he's on the Green Climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Green Climb. Good luck.
What if we've passed some sort of threshold? What if there's no way to regain the sun's favor anymore?
What else you got?
Oh.
This storm's gonna back down before I do. Dead trees, just like Vanasha said. Let's see if Uthid came through here. These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the Green Climb. Okay, focus. Where's this signal? Foot tracks stop here. Time to climb. All right, made it. Where did you go, Uthid? Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up. A dead machine. Uthid's been hunting. Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo. Coin toss. Open to scavenge. Spoil your fun. All right, back to Uthid. Where'd he go from here? Uthid took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the parts. Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
No tricks. Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling. Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of? It's all a fat joke.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Carjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Carja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the Karja are changing their ways. You could too.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itamen, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itamen's just a child.
Yes, an untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. No shadows under a noonday sun. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out... Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja! The mountains belong to us! Keekook's killers! When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
To me! Let's take her down! We're dead too if you don't fight!
It's up to you now, man. Rally! We can still finish them! Move in! We'll send the rest as soon as they arrive!
Yeah!
Keep up the attack! We still got another squad on the way!
Follow me. I've stashed supplies up above.
Getting soaked from melted snow.
Up and over. Grab what you can while we still have time.
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marvels. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Uthid.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
We're shield mates. I shan't let you fall.
Say goodbye.
Look out! To your left! Have a care, Nora.
That's the last of the Marvels.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me?
Ja, Schnee hätte ich auch mal gerne wieder. Nicht diese paar weißen Krümel, die da manchmal auftauchen.
This won't be easy. Bahavas still has his personal guard. Across there and we'll have him.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight. The sun sets on your pathetic life.
For the faithful! Victory! To his perch.
Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence and your cheap-scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Carja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yan Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at Sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Karja is no small task.
It's not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course, but mostly for Edaman.
Why do you care what happens to them?
Edaman is the Shadow Karja's figurehead. If he defects, it will remove their last trace of legitimacy. Beyond that, he's just a boy who clings to his mommy. He made a little grazer for me out of matchsticks once. It wasn't very good, but still, nobody ever made anything for me before.
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and I'll put it to good use. He'll be welcomed in Meridian as a military advisor. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Karja with as little bloodshed as possible.
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that Bahavas is dead?
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and backstabbing as they wrangle for power. Best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms in abundance.
What do you need to get Nasadi and Edaman out of Sunfall?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll handle that. The big fuss will be crossing the border to the Sundom. Find my friend, 3 Tohuadiv near the branded shore. I hired his crew to sweep the path, so all you have to do is wait for me.
If this Wadiv has already cleared the area, why do you need me?
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count on. You.
I'll try not to disappoint.
The Nora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I have?
None at all. I was just being polite.
What makes you think Avad will welcome me after I served his enemies?
He's a forgiving man. Just smile a lot. You can't smile, can you? No, that's a grimace.
I am in your debt, Hunter.
Nervous about going to Meridian?
I've been a soldier for 20 years. I do not get nervous.
Not even around a pretty lady?
I will not dignify that with a response. The Nora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I have?
None at all.
The snow's got a bite out here.
Polite.
What makes you...
Look out below! You're Three-Toe Huadiv, right? Vanasha sent me. What happened?
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes, wiggled her hips, and promised us treasure. Clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the garrison and skewer a few watches. Hardly a bother. Little did we know there was a damned monstrosity lurking underground. When will I learn not to gawk at skinny girls?
Why do you think Vanasha swindled you?
My crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounties were fat. She offered us the fattest one of all, enough to retire on. It's my own damned fault for taking the bait. Should have known I'd end up with a rupture in my useful parts.
So Vanasha needed safe passage for Nasadi and Itamen, but it didn't work out?
She made it sound so sweet and easy. Find the best path to the lake, make sure it's safe. What could go wrong? Turns out, a lot. Like bloody murder in the grinding jaws of a heinous death beast.
Something attacked you from underground.
Oh, you picked that up, did you? I wondered why the Shadow Carja didn't pay attention to the pass. Well, they don't need to. A rock-eating demon guards it for them. It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from its stinking face. I barely escaped. My comrades weren't so lucky. I might shed a tear if they weren't all cutthroats and cheaters.
Vanasha will be here soon with Nasadi and Itamen. I've got to destroy that thing in the past before they arrive.
You're not too bright, are you? Well, we didn't last long against it, but I'll tell you what I know. It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you if you're quiet. You might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard enough. That's all I can offer, friend. I promise to look solemn at your funeral before I hit the bar.
So they woke up. Ouch.
By the Radiant Sun, I can't believe it. I thought that evil rock chewer would grind you up. After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
Ah, little Huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your men, Huadiv? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before we're followed. Don't be afraid, Your Radiance. We've got excellent protection. Oh dear. Here come the Shadow Carja, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Itaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully. So it comes to this. I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood. Some traps would be nice. Shall we prepare a little surprise for them? Are you sure you don't have any traps, little Huntress?
Take cover up there, behind that rock.
Here they are. Let's make it hurt, shall we? Well, that was entertaining, but I suspect we're not done. of the bastards. Get ready.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Well now, seems I worked up a bit of a sweat. I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear. A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
To defy the Carja is to defy the sun itself.
I'll find a use for you.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we? You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. But my war just keeps going.
Itamen, my brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
Take a look at these wares.
Help to do the job.
I like what I have for sale, I promise.
I promise. Oh, my poor feet.
Won't find
Take
better
a look
wares.
at these wares. Don't pass up these goods. Sun King Avad's spies saved Prince Itamen from the Shadow Carja.
I barely turn a profit even in the best of times, especially since I usually hand out what I can to those in need. Would you care for some fruit? Better enjoy it before someone runs off with the rest of it.
Has someone been stealing from you?
Yes, almost every night. Not enough to force me to close shop, but definitely enough to hurt.
Have you found any sign of the thief?
Just a couple of old rinds near the storehouse. Not much to go on.
Why haven't the guards looked into it?
The gods blame the wildlife, but I doubt they believe it. I guess they have more to worry about than a woman and her livelihood.
Is there anyone you suspect?
I've known most people here since childhood. None of them strike me as a food thief. You want to talk about other vices, however?
I know how to track. I could look for the thief.
Really? Thank you. You could start in my storehouse by the river. Someone must be desperate to steal rather than just ask me.
I'll see what I can find.
Check out these wares.
We're letting the Oseram decide what's
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
This barrel's been moved recently. There we go. Tracks. more fruit. The rabbits seem to like it, though. Oh, look. The thief dropped more fruit for me to follow. If I can see it in all this grass. Okay, Boris. Is this the last of the fruit? Trail of footprints this time. Must have climbed up.
Father, son, forgive me! Forgive me!
There's our thief. And he's in trouble.
Thank you, Savage! You saved me from the sun's judgment.
I did what now?
I left the misery of Sunfall not long ago.
knowing that I'd never be welcome back in Meridian. So, I've been stealing food from a woman at Bright Market just to survive. But the Glinthawks must be the judgment of the sun.
You believe it attacked you because you were stealing?
Why else? What if I beg forgiveness from the lady? Will that absolve me and save me from the Glinthawks?
I took care of the Glinthawks, but yes, you should return and apologize. The woman you stole from is kind. She'll forgive you.
The sun has spoken! Thank you again, Savage. May the sun light your way!
Great. People finally stopped calling me outcast and now it's Savage. The storm's been in the air for a while.
Ah, machine-riding Nora with a special spear. How lucky to come across you. I have a proposal. Come closer. Call me Fernand.
Okay, Fernand. What's your proposal?
During the reign of that idiot Carja King, Outlanders often hid items of value from raiders. Well, I found one.
What is it?
A relic. From the old ones. You probably would understand it better than I do. Unfortunately, it's too high for me to reach.
Uh-huh, and you want me to get it for you?
What a brilliant plan! You're a much better climber than I am, to be sure. Get it, bring it back, and we'll split the proceeds.
How about I see what it is first?
That works too.
Hey, Fernand. My eyes are up here.
I'm looking at your spear. It's magnificent, but how does it work?
You stick the pointy end into the machine.
Yes, but how does it turn foe into friend?
It's simple, really.
Yes?
You wouldn't understand. What do you do, exactly?
I'm a trader of fine tinkerings. I buy low, sell high.
But in this case, you wouldn't be buying.
Sometimes I find tinkerings as well.
I see. Let's say I'm interested. What do I need to do?
The relic rests on the rise of Dusk Mesa. Bring it to me at the Meridian docks, and we will both profit.
We'll see about that.
Leave me alone, girl. Can't you see I'm searching the water?
Okay, what's wrong? Has someone fallen in?
No. Have you seen a girl of about 17? I can't even say it.
Are you afraid she jumped to her death?
I don't know. Elida. My only daughter. She's gone.
Who else is searching for her?
I demanded the guards look for her, but I can't put my hope in them. They say girls run off all the time at this age. Not my Elida. I've reached out to her friends, but they say they haven't seen her in weeks. Weeks! How could I not know? But they will look for her. I've searched everywhere, and then I thought maybe she might be here, in the water. By the sun!
Where did you last see her?
Just last night, in the house. She seemed better.
Was she ill?
She seemed withdrawn, sad. So I was pleased when she wanted to go out in the garden. That's the last I saw of her.
Has she done or said anything unusual?
She's been like a different person. She used to be such a happy girl, playing in the dirt with the boys.
What changed?
I don't know. She disagrees with me about everything. Hates the ceasefire. Thinks we never should have fought the war to begin with. It's been a month since I've seen her smile. She spends so much time in her room. I should have paid more attention.
Did something happen during the war that upset her?
The war upset us all. The cruelty of the mad Sun King. The blood on the streets. When Itaman's men fled, they stormed through here. There's a ceasefire now, of course, but Elida broods about it more than ever. It bothers her that our people are so divided.
I'm a good tracker. I could look for her. Where did you last see her?
In our garden. Please, maybe you'll find something I missed.
I'll do my best.
May the sun light your way.
Trying to catch the Sun King's eye with that outfit, are you? What girl could resist,
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Should be out there fighting machines, not pacing around here.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. Won't cost you a shot just to
Poor
look.
feet.
Looks like Elida left a few things behind. What's in this bottle? Ugh, it smells like ash or rotten eggs. Better pour that out. Aren't these for spying far away? Why would you need a spyglass in the garden?
That crazy Oscar tried to kill our Sun King. The Grim Rider stopped it cold.
I guess she was doing some gardening.
She's headed the Hunter's Lodge. She's the last of her house.
Something buried. No, something dug up. It must have left a trail.
The maze looks healthy. Just as long as it doesn't get trampled by machines.
The only justice Dervahl deserves is a
Machines or bandits trying to get past me?
Flower petals. Why would she take flowers from her own garden?
Did you find anything in the garden?
Nothing definite yet. I'll let you know.
See for yourself.
By the sun. A woman now leads the Hunter's Lodge. What's next?
These aren't good. They're necessities.
It was Dervahl.
He tried to kill us.
Would you like to buy something today?
The sun shines on hard work.
The petals end here, at the water. Could her father have been right, but at the wrong place? Ropes. To tie up a boat that isn't here. Maybe she took the boat to that island over there. Looks like I'm in for a long swim. Definitely awake now. The boat. This looks promising.
You did it! Who are you? How did you learn to fight like that? What are you even doing here?
Maybe you can start by answering a few of my questions. What are you doing on this island?
I come here to be alone.
Do you know your father fears you're dead?
I'm surprised he even noticed I was gone.
He has the whole village looking for you. He's worried.
The Snap Maw kept me. You took care of it, so thank you. I should be fine now.
Why did you bring flowers here?
No real reason. I'm trying to make this a place for us. For all of us.
Who's us? Is there someone else here?
No. No. I was going to surprise my friends with what I made. There's no one else here, obviously.
Let's go back to the village together.
I need to finish planting my garden. Just a little more time. I'll be fine, I promise.
You know, I think I'll take a little more time, too. To look around.
You don't need to do that.
I really do. Bedrolls. 2 of them. And a set of cups. She must not have been alone here. Looks like Alita has a friend. Alita, if you came here to be alone, why are there 2 bedrolls? And don't lie to me this time.
By the sun, I don't know where he is.
Who?
A Thrall. He lights a fire signal when it's safe to meet him, but he's not here.
Who's a Thrall?
A friend I've known since childhood. I'd be planting in the garden and he'd dump worms down my back. I hated that. But the last few months we'd meet here and everything was different. We talked for hours. He helped me plant that garden. I couldn't wait to see him again. It's like I'm dead and only come alive when I'm here with him.
Do you know what that's like?
I can't say that I do. Why keep this all secret?
Trall is a soldier for the Carja in Shadow, stationed at the outpost across the lake. It's treason for us to even meet. How could I tell my father? How could I tell anyone?
Well then, how did you two arrange to meet here?
We came here as kids. After he left, I would come back sometimes. One day, I surprised him here. He smiled from ear to ear. We sat and played like we had as kids, but the war had changed him. Changed us both. We weren't kids anymore. We started meeting in secret. He'd light a fire to signal it was safe for him to leave his post at the Citadel, but last night...
He didn't come?
I've been waiting all night and all day. I haven't seen anyone but you.
Enough of this. You have to go back.
Please. If you came all this way, will you look for a Trall? He lit the fire on the island not far from here. If I go, he could be killed. We could break the ceasefire. But Anora wouldn't. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I'm so sorry.
I'll find him if I can, as long as you go home to your father.
I will. Please come find me there. I can't sleep. I can't breathe knowing a Trall could be out there, hurting.
After the fire. Looks like some sort of scuffle, ending with someone being dragged away.
Or I'll cut off your other finger. Who were you signaling?
Quite a few guards
Want
there.
to hear him
That must
talk.
be a Troll.
Hard to believe that thing fought alongside us.
I tell you, traitors are everywhere.
I don't know about that.
Sure. As soon as it gets a little hard, people give up. Want to do the easy thing instead of the right thing. Listen to him.
Doesn't sound easy. He's been at it for hours.
I guarantee he lit that fire to signal his Meridian pals to come and save him. Sit back in the capital, easy as you please.
Here they got plenty of food over there.
So what if they do? Doesn't make them right.
Still sniffing around.
It's a girl! She's armed! Good. Fire coming in! Get down! Right, and let Shadow decide. In Edemon's name! She's still here?
Okay. You're okay. A troll. Are you a troll? Elita sent me.
Alita. I was gonna ask her to leave with me. To go into the Outlands. Somewhere out in the sun where no shadow could reach us. But we wouldn't have made it. They would have followed me. I know now. Alita, tell her they never learned about our island. She's safe. Give her this. Tell her it's worth it.
A troll? Poor troll. And poor Alita.
Ja, können gerne an der Stelle Schluss machen. Gerade abgespeichert.
Wash away the scent for now.
Alles klar. Ja gut, dann sehen wir uns ja dann wahrscheinlich dann morgen, ne? Für Observer dann. Genau. Gut, alles klar. Dann bis morgen.